Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Stop. I'm so sick of doing that intro. I'm so sick of just, yo, what's going on, guys? It's such a YouTube thing. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's such a YouTube thing to do.
Hello, guys, and welcome back.
It's such a typical vlogger, YouTube, content creator thing to do.
Hello, Team Morgs.
The only problem is that I have with this kind of thing is I can never figure out what else to say. It gets to the point where I'm like, and nothing comes out like that. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't say anything other than, yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I can't even say what comes naturally anymore. It's really bizarre. Today, we've got something interesting and, to me, fascinating to review. People like Casey Neistat, people like Casey Neistat. In fact, Casey Neistat specifically does a thing called Tech Review Tuesdays, I think. I mean, it's a Saturday today, so I can't really call it that. Super cool Tech Review Saturdays. But I mean, I'd quite like to do something similar on this channel, not exactly like every week or anything like that, just something where I can kind of do a little mini tech review for you guys. I've done stuff before with drones, I've done stuff before with speakers and cameras and loads of other random stuff and phones and all that kind of stuff, so I kind of want to do that again and more often. I mean, half my job and half my sort of day-to-day goings is me filming with TreVolo. So me and Alex co-own TreVolo together. If you haven't already heard of this, by the way, TreVolo is a tech review channel. That's kind of what I do on a day-to-day basis, but Alex reviews the technology, I film, edit, and all that kind of stuff. I'm the visual guy behind it all. Alex just hosts it, if that makes sense. I'd quite like to do my own tech stuff, and why not do that on a channel that I own? I mean, that just makes sense, right? So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And a company, in fact, the company that I'm just about to talk to you about is very, almost dear to me, and this will make sense when I explain it. But basically, I don't know whether you guys have ever heard of it, but here goes. So I received this parcel up here, which is handily placed up here, from the guy. Well, basically, I got an email from him saying, "Hey Jed, love your stuff. We'd love for you to review our product. It's the first world's smallest electrostatic speaker." It's very confusing. Okay, so I'm just going to run through. So this is the speaker, first off. It's called the TreVolo S. The TreVolo S. The TreVolo, I don't know what it's called. It's called the TreVolo S. That's what it's called. It's a beautiful looking speaker. It's incredibly heavy. But the company behind this is actually called Benq. I think it's called Benq. It's B-E-N-Q. It's that, as you can see right there, B-E-N-Q. Now, the reason why these guys were so sort of special to me and why it kind of hit hard when they emailed me, I was kind of like, oh, okay, that's awesome, is because my first ever mobile phone as a child was by Benq. It was awesome. It was like a little, I'll try and find a photo of it, but I have no idea what it's called. But it's like a little black phone like this, and it had a red accent around the top, and it had like MP3 controls on the top of the phone. So it had like a play, a skip track, and like a volume rocker on the top, and it was such a cool phone, and I'll always remember that phone. And then all of a sudden, a couple weeks ago, Benq, the guys at Benq, emailed me and said, look, Jed, we'd love to send you this electrostatic speaker and let me know, and so you can let us know what you think of it. And I was like, hell yes, I'm definitely down for that. So, without further ado, and now I've got that little sub story over and done with, we'll have a look what's inside the box so you can actually see what's going on. I mean, I've got to admit, the packaging on this thing is awesome. Like, it looks super nice as soon as you take it out. Not really take it out of the box, as soon as you look at the box. You can slide it out the box like this, which looks awesome. Oh, put that to the side. And you're set up with a TreVolo S, bit of cardboard that basically just says the brand name on the front, which is lovely. And then inside the box we have what looks like a really nice little sort of carrying pouch type thing. Everything's wrapped up in little boxes. Oh, this is lovely. A really nice little super soft carry pouch that says the TreVolo logo on it right there. Not that you can see because nothing focuses on this camera. We have an EU adapter for what I presume is a plug. We have an actual plug. Okay, this is the plug. Oh, okay, they're off to a flying start because this is actually micro USB, which means I can charge it hopefully via USB, depending on what kind of power it needs to charge. But yeah, a little UK mains adapter, which is then runs to a little micro USB. So that's interesting, that's different. I'm excited so far. What else do we have? We have a Bluetooth speaker guide, quick guide thing, which we don't need that. We probably will, but for now we don't. And then here we are, up front and centre is the speaker. I'm excited about this, guys. I'm excited. Okay, this is it. It's in this nice little foam case so it doesn't get scratched or broken or anything like that. Ooh. Okay, now that is a nice looking speaker. That is very nice. And these little speakers fold out. I think these are the electrostatic part of this speaker. It's very small, it's very compact, and it feels incredible. If any of you guys have ever actually tried or used the Bose SoundLink Mini, it feels very similar to that. It's all metal kind of design. It's very sturdy, it's very heavy, it's very just generally nice looking. It's a very nice looking speaker, and these, I love these flap things on the side. These are really cool. I'm impressed so far. Really nice rubber feet on the bottom. Okay, let's have a quick look around the device. On the back we have a micro USB, which is really cool. I love that. I love the fact that it has a micro USB and it's not got some sort of proprietary cable. It's just, you know, it's no DC input or anything like that. It doesn't have to have its own specific charging cable. I can pretty much just chuck this in my bag in the nice case that they provide and know that somewhere in my bag I've probably also got a micro USB and I can just chuck it on charge whenever, wherever, which is it's a very nice feature and something that's weirdly rare on speakers nowadays, especially things like Sony speakers and that kind of stuff. And then on the back we've also got a 3.5mm jack, and then that's pretty much it bar the buttons on the top. So let's have a look at those. We've got play and pause, we've got a volume rocker, well not a volume rocker, we've got two very tactile volume buttons, and then we've got the Bluetooth pairing button and an on button, and then a mode button. I presume that's to do with changing the sort of sound mode or the equalization, I presume. And we've also got an NFC logo up here. That means, I suppose, you know, nowadays everything is NFC. Phones are NFC, your watches are NFC, everything is NFC, and so is speakers. Wow. So are speakers. So I guess that kind of makes pairing a lot easier. So yeah, I mean, let's get this thing paired up and let's see what it can do. You always get that sound. That sound will always come on a Bluetooth speaker. It's amazing. Right, I've got my phone over here. I've got the OnePlus 5, which you guys probably know or should know if you are long-term subscribers. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go over to, oh, it's coming up straight away, TreVolo S, press connect, and connected. Cool. That was really easy. That was like one of the simplest ways of doing that. That just worked straight away. So while I'm finding something to play on Spotify, the specific reason you buy an electrostatic speaker normally is to do with the fact that you want to hear vocals very clear. You want that clarity in the high end. And apparently, according to a lot of research that I've done, electrostatic speakers tend to lack in bass a little bit, but that's because they favour the highs and mid-tones more. So music and vocals and things like that are meant to sound very crisp through these kind of speakers. So it will be interesting to see what a bass-heavy song sounds like on this speaker. Obviously, this microphone won't do it justice, so you kind of just gonna have to trust me on this one and kind of trust that I know what I'm doing, or I know what, you know, a good speaker sounds like. So just kind of try and imagine if you can, and I'll try and equalize it so it sounds exactly like it did in real life, so you guys can hear it in its full glory. A bit of the 1975. Everyone loves a bit of the 19. Well, I love I love the 1975. So we'll play a bit of theirs. I'll play "Sincerity Is Scary." This song is fantastic, and hopefully it gives a nice little beep. It gives a nice little beep when it's on full volume. Let's just listen to this, see what it sounds like. It's impressive so far, if that's any consolation. Wow. 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 Okay, just that straight away. Let me just... This is kind of... I've listened to a lot of Bluetooth speakers. I've played around with a lot of Bluetooth speakers in my day. I personally own the UE Boom. I think this is the Mark 1. I got this when it first came out. It's absolutely bruised and battered, and I do love this thing. But I have to say, nothing I've ever heard has really quite compared to that, bar maybe the Bose SoundLink Mini. Let me just see how much this thing is, actually, because I have no idea. Okay, so this thing retails for £149.99, so £150, and the Bose SoundLink Mini 2, and the reason I've chosen the Bose SoundLink Mini 2 is because the SoundLink Mini 1 has a proprietary cable for charging, so it relies on a DC input or the wireless pad for you to charge the speaker, which is a nightmare. And Alex used to have the Mark 1, and it was an absolute nightmare when we were at college, because when it ran out of juice and you forgot the charger, you were screwed. So for the SoundLink Mini 2, you're looking at £250, and this is £150, and I have to say, there really isn't that drastic of a difference in sound compared to the Bose SoundLink Mini 2 and this TreVolo S, and there's a £100 price difference. Now I don't know whether you can get them or both of these any cheaper or any more expensive elsewhere. This is just prices I'm going off from Amazon, as you can maybe potentially see on my incredibly overexposed screen behind me, but a £100 difference for something that really doesn't sound much different. So does this make any sense to you? The way I see it with this speaker is, if you like heavy bass songs, so if you're really into, like, I don't know, drum and bass or dubstep or anything like that, this speaker probably isn't for you. But if you're into, you know, things like the 1975 acoustic music, maybe house music, because it's got a nice lot of mid and high end in house music, a lot of things like that, if you're interested in any of that, or indie music, this speaker is definitely for you. And it all depends on your lifestyle too. If you're a very outgoing, adventurous type of person, you're probably going to want something like the UE Boom. I'd get one of these because these are waterproof, they're shockproof, you can smash them about and stuff, and they're never going to get broken. And then if you know, still want to do all that kind of stuff a little bit, so you want to take it to the park and listen to some music while you're eating lunch, or you want to, I don't know, have it on your desk when you get back to the office, whatever, I'd definitely go for the Bose SoundLink Mini 2. I don't know, I can't imagine wanting specifically to take this thing outside, or, you know, anywhere that's going to get muddy or anywhere that's going to get knocked, because it's such a beautiful speaker, and I wouldn't want to break it. So I'd probably class this speaker as something more along the lines of a desk speaker, or something you're going to keep in your home, or maybe in your garden, and that kind of thing. You know, you can take this thing to the office and you can listen to some incredibly high quality sound while you just sat there jamming at the office. So that's how I see this speaker. So if you want something adventurous, go for the UE Boom. If you want something that you can take outside and take with you, SoundLink Mini 2. And especially if you want very bass heavy songs, SoundLink Mini 2. But if you want to really truly appreciate music for what it is, and, you know, have something in your office or in your lounge or in your garden or something like that, then I'd definitely go for this. And especially with the price tag, this thing is super affordable for the quality of what it is. I'm not saying it's a super affordable speaker. If you want to find something like that, go over and check out our top 5 on TreVolo. We listed an Anchor speaker on there. I think it's like £50, and that thing is absolutely incredible. But when it comes to actual music quality and high quality sound and hi-fi, I'd definitely pick something like this, because this thing is impressive. There's a friend of mine who makes a lot of music, and he recently made the Christmas jingle, or the Christmas song for TreVolo, and I want to play that on here because I want to see what it sounds like. If you want to check any of his music out, by the way, the link is in the description, so go check that out. His stuff is awesome, and he's a very talented guy. I'm impressed already. I don't know whether you can hear that. You can't go wrong. For 150 quid, you can't go wrong. If it's a Bluetooth speaker you're after, if it's the world's smallest electrostatic speaker you're after, this definitely 100% is. Wow, I'm impressed. If Spotify sounds that good, I dread to think how good anything else can sound on this thing. That's all I'm going to say. This bit, okay. Yeah. Oh no, okay, that is just mad. It sounds so good. Everything sounds good. I don't know what they're on about with the lack of bass, because this thing really does have the bass. I don't really know what else I can say about it, if I'm honest. So if you want to find anything else out about this speaker, please just ask me in the comments, or just go on their website and find out more yourself, because this thing, it's gonna be very hard for me to show you guys exactly how this sounds and exactly how good this does sound with my microphone, or pretty much any microphone. You're gonna really have to hear it yourself to actually figure out how good this thing actually sounds. So with that being said, that is today's video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've enjoyed kind of, I don't know, this kind of new tech venture that I'm kind of going on right now. I wanna do more of these, so if you want to see more of these, please feel free to comment down below. And if you've enjoyed today's video, please smash that like button, because it really does help. And but yeah, this has been the TreVolo S by Bank. Thank you guys for sending this out, because I really do appreciate it. It is a really, really cool device, and I'm very excited to have this on my desk. It's going to look beautiful sat in the corner, as you guys have seen by the B-roll that I shot earlier. Also, if you want to get any money off these seats by GT Omega, I've completely forgotten to mention this in a long time. The link for that is in the description. You can get 5% off these awesome seats. I can't recommend them enough. They're awesome. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.